Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Aisha Earning Wali. I am a student in Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute, Batch 21, Level 1. So I'll come with another topic, and my topic name is how to cultivate a thankful mindset. So let's gonna talk with Sesame, and here we can add Sesame and call Maya. So the topic is very nice and good. I hope you enjoy this
Hi,
session. I'm good. How are you?
doing well, thanks. What's on your mind today?
Okay, today my topic is how to cultivate a thankful mindset.
Nice topic.
Yeah.
Cultivating gratitude can feel tricky sometimes. It's not always natural, especially when things are tough. What makes you interested in this specifically right now?
Okay. So can you tell me, Maya, can gratitude exist even in moments of failure and how?
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually where gratitude gets really powerful, I think. The easy stuff, thanking someone for coffee, appreciating a sunny day, that's nice, but feels a bit superficial sometimes. But gratitude after a failure, that feels different. It's not about being happy about the screw up, but finding something valuable in it anyway. What do you think? Does it feel authentic to be grateful when something doesn't go as planned?
It would be amazing
Got
actually.
it.
Calmed us like inner if we are not feeling good or if we feel sad. It calm down us and it help us to motivate and let's start again.
Absolutely. I get what you mean. It's like gratitude acts as this internal regulation, a soft landing when things are rocky, almost like well, it shifts your focus from what's missing to what still exists, even in the middle of difficulty. It helps reframe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That mental switch makes a huge difference. So,
So tell
what
me
kind of practical things,
how does
what
being
kind,
tell me how
how
does
does
being
gratitude,
thankful change the way we see our past struggles?
you're asking how distance, time passing, changes how we view past struggles, right? Like when we look back on
No,
something that felt huge at the
yeah.
time, it often
Like we are
seems
struggling in our
smaller.
past, and how does
Ah,
being thankful change the way we see the struggles?
okay. Got it. Being thankful actually reshapes how your brain remembers things, oddly enough. When you consciously name what you're grateful for, it's like your brain revisits the past event, but with a different filter. Instead of just the disappointment or pain, you're adding a layer of appreciation. Maybe you're grateful for what you learned from the experience or the resilience it forced you to develop, or even just that it's over now and you survived it. It's like taking the same old memory and painting it with new colors.
Yeah. So tell me, can being too comfortable reduce our sense of gratitude and why?
Yeah, that's a really insightful question. When things are too comfortable for too long, our brains sort of normalize it. The good stuff becomes the default, the expected. Like if you always have coffee in the morning, you stop really appreciating that first sip, you know? Gratitude thrives on contrast. Knowing what it's like to not have something makes you appreciate it more when you do. Comfort can diminish that contrast, which
Yeah.
in turn makes it harder to feel grateful.
So tell me, how can comparison block a thankful mindset even when life is going well?
Comparison is gratitude's sneaky nemesis. Even when everything's going well, if you're constantly sizing up your life against others, it's impossible to feel fully content with what you have. Your mind gets fixated on what you lack or what someone else has. Instant gratitude killer. It's like you can't appreciate your own perfect garden if you keep looking over at your neighbor's better one.
Hmm.
The problem is, there will always be someone with more, someone who seems to have it easier.
Yeah. So tell me, what is the difference between the forced gratitude and the genuine gratitude?
The difference between surface level politeness and real gratitude is huge. It's a total shift in focus. First attitude, doing the polite thing, saying thanks because you're supposed to. That's social convention. Genuine gratitude, though, that's visceral, a real sense of appreciation that warms your chest. It's less about what you say and more about what you feel. You feel it as an abundance, like you have something you truly value, not something that's just checking a box.
How does gratitude influence the way we treat other people?
Gratitude basically softens everything. When you're genuinely grateful for someone, even if it's just for a small thing, it literally reshapes your interaction. You become more patient, more generous with your time, more likely to forgive little imperfections. It creates this ripple effect where your grateful state makes you want to give back and appreciate others more fully. You don't see people as tools for what you want, but as people you genuinely appreciate.
Yeah. So tell me, can
Does that
gratitude improve mental health even without changing external situations?
absolutely? It can and powerfully. There's a growing amount of research on this. Gratitude actually changes brain chemistry. Regularly practicing it can increase dopamine and serotonin levels, which directly affect mood and overall well being. It doesn't make problems disappear, but it gives you the resilience to cope with them more effectively, even when your external circumstances are still difficult.
Yeah. So my another question is,
Yeah, that makes
can,
sense.
how can
I
small
think you might
daily
have.
habits
How
slowly
can you
build
install
us?
the.
Yeah. Um,
Mm, I'm not picking up what you're asking about. Are you trying to say plugins or extensions instead of alien tabbers? I can help with that, but I need to understand what you're referring to.
okay, tell me, Maya, how can small daily habits slowly build a strong, thankful mindset?
Small habits really are the key. It's about consistency over intensity. Things like nightly gratitude journal, even just listing 3 things you appreciated that day, or verbally acknowledging when someone does something nice for you. Start small, notice tiny wins and moments of beauty that most people would miss. Make it active. Instead of passively feeling grateful, actually seek out things to appreciate in your daily routine. Over time, those tiny moments add up to a noticeable shift in perspective.
Yeah. So is it possible to be grateful and still want more in life at the same time?
Definitely, it's not an either or thing at all. Being thankful and ambitious aren't mutually exclusive. Gratitude isn't about settling, it's about appreciation. You can appreciate what you have right now while still wanting to grow, evolve, and pursue your dreams.
So
It's
how
more
do,
like having
yeah.
solid. What?
Yeah, tell.
You said help? Are you stuck on something or is something not
No,
working right
no,
with the
I'm
conversation?
just listening you.
Ah, okay. Just processing then. Good.
So tell me, how does gratitude reshape our definition of success?
Oh, that's a powerful question. Gratitude shifts the goalposts of success inward rather than outward. When you're
Okay.
focused on what you already have and appreciate, success isn't defined by what you've achieved compared to others or some external benchmark. It becomes about inner peace, contentment, and feeling genuinely fulfilled with your current journey instead of always chasing some what's next. You're no longer dependent on the next accomplishment to feel okay, there's a baseline happiness that follows gratitude practice.
So, my question is, can difficult people or toxic situations teach us gratitude, and how?
Absolutely. It sounds counterintuitive, but those are often the biggest teachers of gratitude. When you've dealt with difficult people or toxic situations, you really learn to appreciate the healthy, supportive relationships in your life. They highlight what you don't want, manipulation, negativity, and make you deeply grateful for genuine kindness, honesty, and respect when you find it. You also might develop gratitude for your boundaries and the strength to remove yourself from bad situations, which is something they forced you to learn. It's not about being, thankful for the bad experience, but grateful for what it taught you.
Yeah. So, my last question is, how can we stay thankful during uncertainty or when things are not in our control?
Mm, that's probably the hardest part, gratitude during uncertainty. The trick there is to focus on what you do control, your response, your gratitude practice itself. You can't control the storm, but you can be thankful for your ability to find a safe place to weather it or for the people who support you. Look for small constants, your health, your shelter, even just basic things like having food on your table. Gratitude anchors you when everything else is unstable. It's choosing to appreciate the simple things when everything feels out of your hands. It's like saying, I may not know what tomorrow brings, but I appreciate today.
Yeah. I think it's
It's a
our,
lot
if we
to,
have positive mindset and everything gone in our life, uh, sometimes it's not in like in our favor, but if we have positive mindset and have habit of gratitude, so it's really good for us and it's really helpful for doing gratitude.
exactly.
Yeah.
You nailed it. Gratitude is like the muscle that keeps your positive mindset strong.
Yeah.
When life throws curveballs, the habit of gratitude helps you bounce back because you've already built that mental resilience. It gives you something solid to hold on to when everything else feels shaky. You can't control what happens around you, but you can control your reaction. And that's powerful.
Okay, Maya, thank you so much. I have learned a lot from you. Next time I'll come with another session.
You're so welcome, Aisha. Really enjoyed our conversation today. Looking forward to our next session whenever you're ready. Have a good one.
Take care.
You too.